Hey guys, 3DBotMaker here.
And it's your boy, 2D.
And we are celebrating a milestone for the channel, 700,000 subscribers.
That is a whole lot of Diecast racing fans.
We haven't done a subscriber special in a long time.
Yeah, the last time you did one was with 20,000 subscribers, and you did it without me, so it wasn't really that good.
Were you on the channel with 20,000 subscribers?
Probably not.
Well, anyways, in this special, we're going to answer some questions. We're going to look back at some of our favorite moments, maybe a little 3DBotMaker trivia. But to kick things off, let's go back to one of our first racing videos ever posted on the channel back in February of 2018.
Now, I was not here when you made that, but that was pretty good for a first video.
Thanks, it actually took quite a bit of time to make that one.
Well, you were running solo back then, right?
Yep, it was a one-man show. That actually brings me to our next clip, which is the first time me and you did commentary together on the channel.
Oh, yeah.
Now, you first came on the channel to help out with King of the Mountain, but our first time doing commentary together was the Halloween tournament.
Yes, that was a fun one, and the channel has never been the same since.
That's for sure. Let's go ahead and take a look at a clip from that tournament. Once again, keep in mind this is an elimination race. Starting with the second lap, the last place driver will be eliminated.
This is a tough tournament with those rules. At any moment, it could be game over for these drivers.
That's right, if you wreck your car, you're automatically eliminated from the race.
We've got a 3-car pileup heading to the finish line, and look at that.
There goes Jaden Black in the Radical Racer. He takes advantage of the opportunity and pulls into first place.
There sure is a lot of fog down here at the bottom of the track.
We're getting word from the officials that the fog caused the track timer to go off prematurely, so the time will actually be corrected to 6.280 seconds.
Yeah, I didn't think that was a 4.5 second time.
And then there were 3, Joshua Johnson, SN Fried M, and Toon Tracks Racing.
The Scorcher driven by Toon Tracks was actually a popular pick in the tournament contest.
It certainly was, but it is not looking good for Toon Tracks right now. SN Fried M back out in the lead. Oh my goodness!
Wow!
That had to hurt.
He rear-ended him so hard his mama felt it.
We've got to take another look at that one. Here it is. Boom!
Oh, wow. That does not get old.
Joshua Johnson in the tune-up is a real predator on the track.
No kidding, that guy does not like losing.
Toon Tracks Racing coming in last place on that lap. That means their car will be
eliminated. Some good times right there in the start of a great partnership.
Yes, it was, and I gotta say, you have really added a lot to this channel.
Well, thank you.
You're multi-talented, not just in commentary, but also you've got musical abilities as well.
Well, you know, I try. I'm not the best, but I have fun with it.
You've done several songs for the channel. There's a whole mixtape video of songs you did for King of the Mountain.
Oh yeah, I had fun with those. Make sure you guys check out that video and show it some love.
Yeah, we'll put a link or a card or something like that right here. You've also made up songs and jingles for sponsors.
What can I say? I like to spice things up.
But I think the first song you did for the channel was the Grand Theft Auto Diecast video.
Oh, that's a deep cut right there. I think you had me on game radio.
Yes, I think it was also the only video we've ever done that has stop motion.
It was a police chase race too, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. Let's take a look at the clip featuring 2D the rapper.
Just 2D.
Listen up, we've got a race in a couple days and need a fast car. Go find something and take it to Speedy E's auto shop. He'll know what to do with it. The boss likes JDM, so get something Japanese.
Rush, rush to the AO.
Watch it, get off of the road!
Sure, take it. Come on, then.
You're listening to Game Radio. We've got Tootie in the booth ready to spit some fire.
Yo.
Show 'em how it goes down in Liberty City.
My car's so dope that it makes you wanna stop. Switching lanes in my rear view, there's the cop. But we don't care, forget the police.
Police department, don't move a muscle! You're going down! Get that guy! Look him!
Okay, that video was a lot of fun.
If you guys haven't seen the whole thing, make sure you check it out.
That actually was going to be my deep cut video that you asked me to pick.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know.
Don't worry, I got a second favorite.
Oh, great, go ahead.
This one goes back to the time when you got in a little trouble with the law.
Oh, my.
And me, Carlos, and Steve had to hold it down all by ourselves.
Yeah, that was something.
Go ahead and roll the clip. And welcome back to King of the Mountain. We're working with a skeleton crew here as everyone seemed to call off work today. But we do have some diehard fans out here. You guys are awesome. You know what they say, the show must go on. We've got Steve and his brother taking care of the cameras. You're the man, Steve. Also, I called up some buddies of mine. We've got Juan. He'll be filming the races via camera drone. We've also got Carl from accounting. He'll be taking care of the scoreboard for tonight's race. DJ EcoBoost also bailed on us tonight. But we've got Juan's cousin Carlos. He's got a pretty sweet sound system in the back of his ride, so we're just rolling with what we got. Hey Carlos, you got something a little more edgy for the intro? No, I like that one, but just something a little more... Yeah, there we go. All right, now we're getting into it. I'm sure you're all wondering who would show up for a race after last week's event. Well, let me tell you, it is an interesting mix of vehicles tonight. Steve, don't laugh, dude. Come on, be professional. Up first in the school bus, that's right, a school bus, we've got Tito and Thregallo driving in Tatito. I'm sure I butchered that name up, Steve.
I think so.
My abuela would be so disappointed. Next to him is Sergio driving in Captivante Uno. It's a Synchro. The heck is a Synchro?
I've never heard
I don't think that's a real car, right? That's, yeah. Anyways, that weighs 73 grams. Then driving in this blue Batman-looking car is Captain Slow. Seriously? Are they trying to turn King of the Mountain into a meme?
Oh, no, he did.
The car is called Lucky 7, and it is a Teamsters layman's prototype.
Le Mans.
What?
Le Mans.
Not like Le Mans?
Le Mans.
Le Mans. Okay. And last up, we've got Bad Dad Davis driving in the Demonstrator. The car model is a Demon, but it's not a Dodge, and it weighs 74 grams. Steve, you gotta stop laughing, man. It's throwing me off.
Sorry.
I'm gonna need something stronger than an O'Doul's tonight. Do they still make Zimas?
You know, I gotta give it to you. You guys did pretty good for the crew that you had.
Carlos was out there playing the classics.
Okay, I guess I'll share my deep cut from the channel. I believe it was the first of its kind. You know, bigger isn't always better.
I think I know what this is.
It was a time when everyone was seeming to try to make bigger and bigger tracks, and I decided to go in the opposite direction.
Yes, I know what this is.
Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the 4-inch drag race.
One man dared to ask the question,
Why are we even doing this?
No, not that question.
how short can we go?
3 feet?
Too long.
2 feet?
Nope.
1 foot?
Still too big. It's the 4-inch drag race, brought to you by 3DBotMaker. Drivers today will go down 4 inches of Hot Wheels track. This may in fact be the world's shortest diecast drag race in YouTube history. Our 2 finalists from the 3DBotMaker 100 sub tournament will be competing in a non-points exhibition race. They have to come in first 2 times in a row to win. Driving in the yellow Mazda RX-7 is Mr. Mom's Racing, and in the green Lamborghini Huracan is the Hot Wheels Masters. All 4 inches of track are clear, so here we go. Drivers are off, and the first win goes to Mr. Mom's Racing. Wow, what a close finish. Looks like the Hot Wheels Masters came off the start at a slight angle. That gives Mr. Mom's Racing the advantage. 1 more win and he'll be the 4-inch drag race champion. Drivers are at the start. They're off, and Mr. Mom's Racing wins! Wow, can you believe the action on the track today? If we take another look, both cars with a clean launch, and Mr. Mom's Racing just wins by the tip of his bumper. Some impressive driving by both contestants today.
Oh man, you know what made that great? There is this build-up and anticipation for the cars to start the race. and then it's immediately over in like a second.
Yeah.
But you totally sold it with commentary.
Well, that was the idea. I thought it would just be funny to try to build up and sell a race that was so extremely short.
We should do that again.
No, that was a one-time
Let's
thing.
go 2 inches.
That's shorter than a car.
1 inch.
Plus, the idea was also to demonstrate the accuracy of the electronic finish line.
Half an inch.
Okay, I think you may be suffering from that head injury from that fall.
What you talking about?
You don't remember the time Mr. Bean did a stunt show?
Vaguely.
He was sitting on the top of his car, went flying off in his chair, hit our announcer desk, and you fell over?
Doesn't ring a bell.
Well, we got a clip right here to jog your memory. They are getting ready to take the track, but first up, we have a special presentation brought to you by Mr. Bean.
That's right, it's the Flying Bean Stunt Show.
Mr. Bean will be attempting to jump over not one, but 2 Pontiac Fieros.
Crazy Jimmy was kind enough to loan us both his Ferrari Championship Fiero and his Rally Fiero.
Mr. Bean will be performing this stunt from the top of his car.
Hopefully he drives better like that than how he raced in the tournament.
Yeah, I don't see how he's going to do any better like that, but he volunteered to do it, and he signed not 1, but 2 waivers.
Nice.
So,
Sounds like we got our bases covered.
yes, we do.
Here we go. It's Mr. Bean on top of his Austin Mini Cooper driving down Race Mountain to jump over 2 Fieros. What could go wrong?
And there he goes, hand in the air, waving to his fans as he approaches his impending doom.
He's such a showman.
Surprisingly, he makes it around the corner. Here he comes.
The Flying Bean!
Hey, Mr. Bean. Hello? Testing. Steve, I think the cable came out. No, I can't hear myself. Check the cable. Which one? Testing. Hello? Test. Oh, there we go, and we're back. Mr. Bean lands the jump with his car, but he himself got ejected from the roof and ended up over here at the announcing table. That was pretty crazy, huh, 2D? 2D, you good, bro? Can someone get him a paramedic?
Who, me?
Yeah, like now? Sorry about that. We're experiencing some technical difficulties. Here's another look at that spectacular jump. Did we have 2D sign a waiver?
I don't know.
I know he works here. That should be an automatic, but I just want to make sure.
Ask Susan.
Yeah, ask Susan. This just in, we have good news. Mr. Bean is okay. His arm is just stuck up in the air. We still are having some technical difficulties here over at the announcer booth. 2D's on the ground. I believe he's just checking out some loose wires down there. He's got some assistants helping him, so can we cut yet? Break? Yes? Okay. We're gonna go to commercial break.
Okay, I don't remember much of any of that.
It was nearly a tragedy.
Yes, it certainly was.
And speaking of tragedy, unfortunately our channel has had a few over the years.
Sadly, yes.
And while we all know of the unfortunate demise of McLeod,
Race in Peace, McLeod.
a brave photographer is often overlooked.
His name is Robert Paulson.
His name is Robert Paulson. Rob Frontier with only 3.
Andy Robb starting off in the front right, the FGC family on the front left. This is their time to pick up some points.
Here we go at the start of race 3, the FGC family pulling ahead as they approach the first turn. They're stretching that lead out as they come out of that corner.
They went from a 1-car length lead to about 5.
Let's see how they handle this section of track. This is where they had problems before. They look clean, and they're on a straight path to the finish line. And the FGC family will pick up their first win of the night. Whoa, Mike.
Wow.
Whoa.
I did not see that coming.
Yeah, neither did the photographer who just took a VW Golf to the back of the head.
Wow, that's
Can we get someone to see if that guy's okay?
You know, I am curious though. I wonder if he got the shot.
Well, you know, as an amateur photographer myself, sometimes you do take risks to make that perfect image.
Actually, looking at the replay, I don't think he got it. He was facing the wrong way.
Just look at how that VW flies through the air over the BMW.
Oh man, that doesn't look good. I guess on the brighter side, it is a smaller car.
I'm a little concerned that no one is helping the guy under the car. Can we get someone down there?
Looks like the paramedic is busy helping 2 other spectators who passed out or
That's ridiculous.
drank a little too much.
The other guy is under a car. Yeah, it's a slightly higher priority, I think.
Here it is again.
Get Susan on the phone so she can get these guys doing their job.
As devastating of a wreck as that was, it's pretty spectacular. Look at that.
Okay, the tow company should be down there soon to get that car off of that photographer.
Oh, that's good. Fingers crossed that he's okay.
And there we go. The car is off. The photographer's still down.
Look at that. He's still got the camera in his hands. That is some dedication.
I'm not sure why his leg is in the air. Is he okay? Is he moving?
Also, how's the FGC family doing?
They already signed a waiver, so I'm sure they're fine.
You just hate to see stuff like this happen. Here it is again.
It looks like a failed backflip into a twist.
He may have started a new sport, Diecast gymnastics.
Garbanzo McElroy really lucks out there. He just barely misses getting hit by that VW. Any word on the status yet? Okay. The FTC family is fine. They're ready to race. The photographer has been airlifted, and we are not quite sure on his status at the moment.
Well, we're wishing him the best of luck. Welcome back to King of the Mountain. Tonight, we're starting off remembering our fallen photographer.
He was more than a photographer. He's a man, and he has a name, and his name is Robert Paulson.
His name is Robert Paulson.
His name is Robert Paulson. His name is Robert Paulson.
You have to go. If we didn't know what we know.
In lieu of flowers, Robert Paulson's family has asked everyone just to make a purchase from the 3DBotMaker merch store.
Robert Paulson was a big supporter of the merch store. It seems like just yesterday I saw him with the Crazy Brothers shirt on. He looked so happy.
Coincidentally, he was wearing the McClyde t-shirt on his last night.
Rest in peace, Robert Paulson.
Okay, let's look at some top questions we get on the channel. Let's see here. Who is 2D? Is 2D real?
That's a ridiculous question. Is the person who wrote that comment real?
I'm assuming they're a real person.
I am the Tyler Durden of Diecast Racing. It doesn't get more real than that.
They're probably just trolling.
Ask about me.
Okay, let's get to a real question here. How are the cars moving? Is this RC or stop motion?
They obviously have drivers.
Well, yeah, of course. And there's this invisible force called gravity.
Do people really ask that?
Yes, they do. Okay, one more question. Are the races fixed?
How dare they?
Absolutely not. These are real competitions. What you see is what we filmed in that order. We don't do a bunch of takes and pick the best ones. That's why some races don't have a whole lot of exciting action going on and this great back and forth, because that's just what happened. Some finals are a complete blowout. On a few rare occasions, we get a nice tie and we get this great, tie-breaking race. But I think for me, it's more exciting to see a competition that's real than something that's manufactured or predetermined.
Amen, brother.
And that's where we do our best to try to bring some excitement to whatever's happening through our commentary and make each video entertaining regardless of the action on the track.
Just like that 4-inch drag race.
Exactly. Okay, that brings us to our final video clip of the day, which is our favorite race or video series that we ever made.
I thought this would be a tough one because, you get involved in a video, that one's your favorite, you move on to a new one, that's now your new favorite. But when Susan suggested this one, I was like, oh yeah, that is my all-time favorite.
I was thinking the same thing too. And it's actually pretty fitting because we first started doing commentary together in the Halloween tournament back in 2019. In 2021, we brought it back with Halloween Hot Rods, and that video is our all-time favorite tournament that we've done.
Absolutely. The theme, the music, the special effects, it even has some story to it and some surprises.
Let's go ahead and watch a clip right now.
Keep in mind the bottom two drivers in points will be eliminated.
That's technically true. It's not as scary as it seems, though.
It's spooky.
Fast Freddy out in front. Whoa!
The spirit of McClyde strikes again.
There may be something to that myth. And look at this. Jason Myers out in front again. And he picks up his third win in a row.
There is just something about the Bone Shakers. Some type of aura or magic around that car. I do not claim to be an expert. I do have experience as being a wizard at one point. But I do believe Jason Myers has been dabbling in the dark arts of racing.
He could just be a really good driver in a good car.
No, that's definitely the telltale sign of black magic.
I don't know.
Fast Freddy had that race in the bag. Then out of nowhere, he wrecks.
Yeah, it happens.
And now Jason Myers has 3 wins in a row, one more, and he will have a clean sweep.
Yeah, that would be incredible.
Yes, but that means his score would be 5, 5, 5, 5.
Okay, that sounds like a TV telephone number.
Yes, but a pentagram also has 5 sides.
Okay, so what happens if Jason Myers wins this?
A portal to the next dimension will open in the tunnel.
In the tunnel.
Yes, it's the most logical place for a portal.
Well, let's see what happens here. Jason Myers, Fast Freddy side by side. Jason Myers pulls ahead.
I can feel the energy here, 3D.
It's a tense race. Fast Freddy on his tail.
It's coming.
Jason Myers one turn away from a clean sweep.
They're here.
And Jason Myers sets a tournament series record.
Perfect.
The first ever clean sweep in a racing league tournament.
Whoa, did you feel that?
Absolutely, the energy in the crowd is turned up to 10. We have seen a couple clean sweeps in King of the Mountain. Those are modified cars. This is the first time seeing 4 wins in a row in a racing league tournament event.
No, I mean, do you feel that?
Whoa, what is that?
It's open. They're here.
Who's here?
I don't know, but I can hear them calling us.
Okay, this is starting to creep me out now. Who's behind this? Steve?
3D,
Susan?
we have to go see.
I don't want to go see.
Stop being a baby.
We're in the middle of a show.
The show can wait. The show must wait.
What do you think that is?
I'm not sure, but I think...
What is it? What is it?
It looks like a van.
Oh, man, it's McClyde. It's McClyde.
It could be.
He's here because we made all the jokes about him. I think you made more than me.
We have to go in.
And then we made all that money off the merch. McClyde this, McClyde that.
3D, We have to go
I
in.
don't want to die. I'm in my prime right now.
I'm afraid we don't have a choice.
We'll be right back, hopefully. Someone call Susan. Okay, so what's coming up for the future of the channel?
Ah, yes, the future.
So we have moved locations, which means we're going to have to say goodbye to all of our previous tracks.
Oh, so many memories. So many.
Yes, all those tracks were permanent builds, so we were not able to transport them to the new location. The good news, however, we are finally out of that single car garage.
Yes, I can stretch my legs now.
We have a large new shop space, which means we can now build more tracks, bigger tracks, and some new track configurations.
Yes, that's awesome.
So while it may be bittersweet to say goodbye to the old tracks, I think it's going to be a lot more sweet than bitter in the long run.
Definitely, things are just going to get more awesome.
I agree. So there you have it, our 700,000 subscriber special.
The big 700K.
Thanks to each and every one of you who've subscribed to the channel, watched our videos, commented. A big thanks to those of you who've helped support the channel through the merch store, donations, and a huge thanks to all the 3DBotMaker YouTube channel members who help support this channel on a monthly basis. You guys are awesome, and it's fun to be able to show you guys what goes on behind the scenes. Until next time, I'm 3DBotMaker.
And I'm 2D.
And we'll see you on the track.
Whoa, I'm driving in my car. I don't even know where I'm going, what I'm doing, but I think I'm going far.
I'm trying to win that life, now I'm back to the start.
So I just keep it rolling till the wheels fall apart.
Hey.
Whoa. Hey 3D.
What's up?
Let's go for a ride.
I'll get the keys. I'm driving in my truck and I race without a care. I bet they'll talk about me when I get this big air.
I'm driving in my Mustang, no there's no hate. I'll just take it slow and accept that I'll be late.
I'm driving in my Mopar, look at all the madness. Dents in my hood, all that brings me is sadness.
I'm driving in my hot rod, racing through the night. Rolling through the tunnel when I saw a strange light.
I'm driving in my van, foot up on the gas. Now I'm off the road, man, I think I went too fast. If this is the end, then I had a good ride. Just remember me while I'm racing with McClyde.
Whoa.
Like, I didn't have a strategy really behind this whole thing. Like, I didn't think about it ahead
You're
of
just
time.
figuring it out. It's not how life is. Half the time you're literally discovering, you're walking into something.
I'm driving in my car, I don't even know where I'm going, what I'm doing, but I think I'm going far.
I'm trying to win at life, now I'm back to the start.
So I'll just keep it rolling till the wheels fall apart.
Whoa.